Changing gears now, something came up that kind of caught my attention, Bernard. You promoted Thurman, you promoted Spence. They're kind of circling each other now. What do you make of that? Because
Who?
Thurman and Spence, because both have indicated that they would like fights with Canelo in the future.
Well, let's talk about Canelo.
Rematch signed?
Spence will be.
Will be. How soon?
Spence, I don't know how soon, but it'll be soon enough to go on in May. I think that's important. I think when you have a fight like Canelo and Triple G that gains so much attention, no matter what side that you thought won or lost, how much it is to promote a Canelo fight right now for a second fight. You got to remind people that they're fighting.
Is that Canelo on the phone? No. Like, put him on the phone with us.
Hey, I'm doing an interview. I'll call you right back. All right. I'm doing an interview. I'll call you right back. So, Canelo and Triple G fight is a fight that's already promoted. And this is the way I think, and tell me if this makes sense. The Canelo and Triple G fight 2 is really already promoted. Once the ink dry, we don't really have to promote it like it never happened. We pick up from opinionated of what people will debate until they fight again. So you have a press conference here, you have a press conference here, you go here, you do this. So that cuts some time if the clock is being watched and saying, hey, you know, this fight ain't signed yet. It's February, right? Really March, you know, April. You need to do this, you need to do that. You got to factor in the fighters need to be training X, Y, Z. Well, that's why Canelo's been training. People don't pay attention. You know, he's been training. It's more than enough time to get the fight done on paper, and fight happens in Cinco de Mayo. And I believe 90% it will happen. The other 10 is stuff that happens when you're negotiating certain little things, but the big stuff you would think that will hold up where you don't have a confirmation. But that's in every business, not only boxing. It will happen. We know the fans want it. We told you it's going to happen the first time. People didn't believe it. We made it happen. Okay, we don't have no control of what happens at the end. That's the fighter's job. It will happen, like it happened the first time. The outcome, I believe, will be different, but it will happen. And far as the other question, Spence and Thurman, that's their business that we will pay attention because we have guys in our stable that want that fight too, with both of those guys. So Spence might think that he's ready for Canelo. He just might be overly talented like that. Some guys, you rarely, in generations, guys can actually have 15 fights and 10 fights and win a world championship. Is he that guy? I'm not going off of last week's fights with Peterson. And I like Peterson. I like both of the brothers. But I just can't say that he earned that position to fight Canelo, where other guys who's been there, that's chopping at the bit to get that type of fight. So we understand the hype make people falsely believe a guy is ready or he called him out. He's supposed to call him out. He's a fighter. He's supposed to call him out. But did he earn that position? And that's like any other sport. Basketball, football, hockey, they have to go through credentials, playoffs, beat someone to get in a position to say that they're worthy of that. You can't come and shouldn't be able to have the talent but not have the resume of names to be able to say why it's justified that you get a shot at a Canelo. Canelo is the bonus. Triple G is the bonus to fight one of these guys. It's so disrespectful to even the retired fighters, myself, even Canelo and Triple G, for anyone at that level, talented or not, then they're gonna fast track and jump over so many other people that deserve, whether they can win or lose, to get a shot. We must not give anyone a free pass because what we see now. No one's seen Spence really tested. No one's seen any adversity. What's the reaction? We can't do that. If we want to continue to keep our credibility, if we want to continue to keep our credibility in this sport, amongst other sports, it has to be a sincere, non-biased effort and wins and accomplishments and defeats to give you that resume to walk in there and say, I want the baddest guy in the division. I want the baddest guy in boxing. We can't just let nobody walk in the Hall of Fame. Just like you can't just let nobody walk into a super fight. You crazy? This is madness. You gotta earn it. Period.